And this is where Varnish starts to act as a shop inside of dungeons. Gonna buy a couple cheeses, because heck, why not? And I'll sell my old helmet. And free healing as well. Varnish, he's the best NPC. Gonna want to start by going left here. Slow down in this room too. You're gonna want to ignore those switches for now. And just focus on getting behind these rocks. Because there's switches down there that need to be pressed. I think there's 2 of them down there. Speeds up as I get away from the other horrible, horrible rocks. Then he'll slow back down as I approach him again. This is where the game starts to pick up in its puzzles a little bit. Not quite as obvious, at least when you're a kid. And here we have the bottomless key. We'll open one of the doors we haven't seen yet on this floor. But now that we come from the other side, this puzzle's actually doable. Gonna turn the lights on again, just so you don't have to stare at pitch black. Although I suppose it's really not much more interesting than really watching me push these boulders one at a time over here. Now, if you can jump at the right time while you're pushing boulders in this game, it makes them move 2 spaces instead of 1. But if you jump too soon, they won't move at all. Got the banded mail, little armor upgrade. One of 2 armor upgrades in this dungeon, I think. Starting to wear down my shield. It's only got 15 hits left on it. It took a bit of damage while I was grinding. Not to mention all that damage from lasers. That door cannot be opened, ever. You get into that room from above, if I remember correctly. And here we have the Morning Star, which would be the best weapon for a while, if I were using weapons. But sadly I am not. It's a fun little trinket. Now, I can't remember if there are any more doors this way. Yeah, there's one right here. Just gonna have to force my way past these. really the ranged weapons in this game, the bow and arrow kinda sucks, but the boomerangs are the weapon of this game. Apparently they just do not want to get out of my way. No matter. If I remember correctly, this next section is one of the longer platforming portions of this game. It goes on for about 3 rooms. But nothing too bad yet. Of course. It's rather strange. I've found that those orcs, or just pigmen, whatever the heck they are, they seem to have the same amount of life as the robots do. It just seems unusual to me. Oh, no way. Apparently I got caught on nothing. Alright. The fun part is when you have to go back the other way. There's 2 of these guys now. Distance key. But you notice on that wall, there's some strange lining going on. You can push that back. Big spacious room for that 1 treasure chest. It's a source of power, always nice. Be using it off screen like the others. I'll just ignore them. Killing them again really wouldn't do anything. Sadly, you cannot just hit the return button to skip all this again. In fact, actually, I'm just going to use a warp gate. Warp back to the save point, get some free healing, maybe buy some more cheese. Can never have enough. Just 1 more set of rooms to go on this floor. We'll have to drop back down to get into that other room, but there's just treasure in it. It's not a required room. You can see enemies moving around in the dark here. I believe there's a switch somewhere here. Casper's leveled up again. Yeah, there's the switch. Now let's see here. 3 numbers multiplied together, they equal 30. Added together, they equal 10. first is small, the second is large, the third is the one left. I believe the numbers are 1, 5, and 6. Well, actually, no. That's not correct at all. It's 2, 5, and 3. There we go. And another puzzle right away. Really should stop playing so lazily, but at this point it's not really required. Still in the easy section of the game. 1252 ? Although greater in size, its equivalent is the same in time. That is months, weeks, and days in a year. So yeah. 365. Couple of treasures here. Another cheese. And a boomerang. That's why I didn't buy one in town. I believe you actually get 2 free boomerangs in this dungeon. Just in case you can't manage to get one of them. But time to put that key to use. There's 1 hit left on my shield. Here are these bouncing metal balls. Saw one in the first dungeon and they're finally putting them to use. Oh yeah. Totally failed that one. My oh my, just not doing well at all with this run here, am I? But that's all you need right there. Doesn't have to be really accurate. Has to just be enough to get you through the door. More puzzles involving the orange ball. And we have a mimic chest. Those will appear numerous times in the rest of this dungeon, but not too often after that, so no need to worry about all the chests being fake or anything. But the fake ones are a lighter color than the real ones, so not hard to tell the difference. And luckily there's a shopkeeper right here. My advice is never trade. You never know what you're going to lose if you pick the trade option. Just sell my shield and buy a couple of kite shields. And that's all for that floor for now. The save point for the third floor is right up here. I'm going to save it and add that location to my warp point selection. And that's 2 floors finished off in one video, so I'm going to call it at that. I'm Spike Shock, and see you next time. Laters.